Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing on with this bed we made. So let's hit continue. I'm pretty sure I saved it and we should be opening where I saved it, not at a checkpoint. We'll find out. We'll find out. Great, we're back. Do I need to move my keyboard? I do. Okay. I feel like any of these
ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
That's sus. Okay. I feel like anyone's gonna come back at any moment, and it's gonna be obvious that I close the door. Is there? Oh, I was gonna say, is there a body? There's clearly a body over there. There's clearly a body stuck in that door. We all know it. Yeah, you're about to see something you can't unsee. We have to be careful. Oh, yep. Is that all we see? Oh no, we're gonna see. Who is that? Oh gosh, there's a paper. What do we do? Don't touch the body. Oh, there's so many things on the body we could pick up though. You need gloves on, girl. I mean, I guess, did they have DNA testing?
Mr. Cruz?
Oh no, Mr. Cruz. He obviously has no pulse. His blood is all over the floor. He doesn't have any left in him.
Mr. Cruz. Oh God. Oh God.
Oh, there's this.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
That is odd. Okay.
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Thank you. Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with our guest's privacy and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Sincerely, yours sincerely, Bernard. It's very detailed how the blood is soaked through the paper. Crazy. Okay, anyway. We shouldn't touch a body though. I don't like that we're just standing next to him. Also, I'm not sure how much of this I can actually show. There might be a giant blurred thing over him, so sorry if there's that, but I don't know YouTube stuff with this kind of thing lately, and we are just staring at him. Hector, we didn't even hear this happen. Really questions are, how did this happen? Who could have done this to Hector? Oh yeah, we didn't completely read everything in Marcella's typewriter. At least I didn't at this point. I might when I'm editing it. So was Hector murdered because somebody thought, I don't remember their names unless they're in front of me. Does the other one have a husband? Those look like well, now I'm not comfortable because I'm here with the body. hands and feet? Or just hands? Was he crawling?
Hello? Is anyone in? Hello? I need help.
Uh-oh. Okay, hang on. I don't know what will progress the story. Oh, this is an old necklace. I've seen clasps like this. Okay, she has nothing to say about that, though. Okay, but she does in her book. Cigarettes. Okay. Why would you offer to open it if I couldn't open it?
Should I hold on to this, maybe?
Probably. Is it an ice pick? Oh, place ice pick. Okay. Are we gonna accidentally... Oh, I think I have one of these. Not with the... Or am I thinking of my binoculars that pop out? I might be thinking of binoculars. It looks quite similar. She has nothing to say about this. But she does. Okay, lights out. And then the lights come out. Except the situation wasn't on this map. Oh. I don't really want to walk on the blood. I mean, this is, you know, older times, so, you know, probably crime scenes are disturbed all the time, but they're not going to be able to trace it back to me, but, oh, my dog is barking and it's scaring my mom. Okay, sorry. I know we're in the middle of something, but, let me... Honestly, I can't be bothered. I'm kind of over this reading. So, we'll just move on. Hopefully I don't need to know any of that stuff, but I probably do. Okay, so those are open. It would be crazy to find Eugene in here, wouldn't it?
It's too big. I guess I'll need something that worked, thank God. Now, to get the power back.
Is that rust? I hope it's rust. Okay. Whoa. Ketchup? I don't know. Move my mic a little bit. I can't really see. Safe combinations. Oh. Oh, okay.
Eugene, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
If there's a power outage, and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, here's what to do. Check fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. Remove all blown fuses from sockets. Tip blown fuses are usually blackened. Okay. Screw in new fuses in sockets. Okay, make sure amperage is correct. It sounds like the mini game in Five Nights at Freddy's where you're putting those things in with the correct colors. Do you know what I'm talking about? Flick big lever to restore power. Okay, well, that seems...
How did this end up here?
Is Eugene the murderer? $34. Man, I could go through all the saves. Is this what it means? So is this one? Or is it this one? Okay, only the ones that are blackened are the ones I can move. But, let's see. So this one.
Yes, this is what I need.
Oh, no, there was that one right there. Okay. 15. What? $15. Okay, I see. Okay. 30. So G. Okay, and S, which is 20. Right. Okay. Here's to blowing this place up. I'm a genius. I can read. Now we can see the crime scene again. Amateur electrician. Thank you. I know. Seeing the light. Oh. Okay.
Power's back. Now I should go down to the lobby. Call the police.
I should take the stairs. There's a dead man. What do I do? Just kick him into the hall? That's awful. There's an elevator over there. Pardon me.
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
What would I... What? What do I have in my hands? That's the plaster key. Coins. Am I going to look suspicious with these things in my hands? I'm going to put the ice pick back. Oop, don't slip on that. Oh. Is that something I can look at? Oh.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
I'm just standing in blood. There's gonna be blood all over me when we go talk to the police. Okay. February 14th. Montreal's much bigger than I expected. Big cities always make me feel lonely, and that feeling was only exacerbated this morning by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area, thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever, wishing Lindsay was here with me. Helping Marcella out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight. Miltone. Is that supposed to be like melatonin? Melatonin?
So Paul just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Oh yeah, that guy's Paul. Okay, sorry. Today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized I was out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling my camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel's staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. When you look at people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seemed to share my interest of other people's lives. Maybe I should try talking to her.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Who's sneaking out of their room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel, so tonight I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for the last 3 hours, and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time for me to let go of Mr. Spade.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
I awoke around 9:30 a.m. and realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore, and he's now convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. Yes. The guest from 507, I learned her name was Anne, has just said she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. And then there's blood. That's a big gap to leave back there.
So Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Thank you for summing that up. Oh, there's papers here again. Okay. Dear Paul, I am sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past your medical history. But don't despair. I have been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was still able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years. Now, I would like to use that money to hire you. I am getting tired of romance novels, and I'm thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I'm aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, M.
Paul really got into his role.
Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you bought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick up drinking next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help.
You followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I am starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let go. We fit back there nicely. Blood on the floor. Blood on the floor. Oh yeah, I was putting the ice pick back. I don't want to be walking around with that. I knew that was gonna... We have to clean those. We can't. Is it worse if it's found there and my shoes are all walkie-walkie through it? Or is it worse if I'm holding it? Is there anything else I can put down? Get out of the blood. We're making things worse for ourselves. I don't know what to do with him. Can I put anything on my cart? Oh yeah. Was I supposed to clean a room still? I thought she said something about cleaning a room earlier. I wish she could run. She's so slow. Yes, I'm tampering with the crime scene, okay? If this works. Okay, where do my shoes begin? No, it won't let me clean them up. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta stop touching this stuff. Be like, sorry. I, was definitely snooping and my shoes are definitely on the floor in somebody's blood. Did I forget to put towels in someone's room? Is that why I have a towel? Do I really need to figure out whose room I need to put these in? Probably this room. I don't remember putting towels in here. No, they have towels. Oh, crap. Okay. Crap. I gotta figure out what room needed towels. You have towels? Crap. Okay. Oh my goodness. What room does not have towels? I gave them towels. Man, is this what real life is like? Can't remember what room. Did I give them towels? I did. Everyone's got towels and now I'm holding towels. Why do I touch things? Why do I touch things? Did I give him towels? Oh, I hate this room. Oh, no, he needs towels. Okay. My job is done. Okay, we're just gonna... What do I do, though? His head is in... The poor guy. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All because she didn't want to go to the stairs. We could have moved that stuff. We didn't have to touch him. We're messing with a crime scene. We're tampering with a crime scene. Oh gosh. Guys. Restore the power of the fifth floor, but the rest of the hotel is still in the dark. At least I was able to make it to the lobby. I had to move Hector to get inside the elevator. I just wanted to forget that part, but it happened. It made me think of Mom. How many times did she have to move someone after they succumbed to a fatal wound? Did she ever get used to it? Oh, Mom, I wish you were here right now. I have to call the police and let them know about Hector. The phone by the reception desk should work. Dex. I keep saying. Oh my gosh, I keep saying Dex. Where did everybody go?
Andrew? Where is everyone?
Probably should have gone and checked the office or something. Right? Are they all in the basement?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered. I need the police.
Please stay calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
Can you give me the address, please?
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on their way.
Thank you.
Police are on their way. I think that's the most I can do right now. It hasn't completely undone the knots in my stomach and the tension in my shoulders, but it's a start. Might as well write a bit to pass the time until they arrive. I don't know what will happen next. If my hunch is correct and Hector was indeed murdered, I suppose the police's main priority will be to determine who did it. Probably going to have to answer some questions, aren't I? Yeah, you walked through the blood. You got some splaining to do.
Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
Oh, jeez. To all reception staff, discard previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed the desire to meet the guest from 505. I cannot fathom what such an illustrious man wants from such a freak. Oh, that's not nice. But if you see him, please direct him towards my office. Thank you.
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
To all reception staff, I have heard more reports on the guest from room 505 and his strange behavior, following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you are all aware, we have a very prestigious guest in room 602. I would hate for his stay at our distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of some other undesirable guests. Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Invent an excuse if you have to. Also note that from now on, our if you can pay, you can stay policy no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a room. Oh. Okay.
Is this the brochure Andrew was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Yes. Probably.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
Mm-mm. Can go through people's mail. perfect night for something like this to happen. Snowstorm where nobody can get inside.
Hey, you're here. I've tried restoring the power, but I think Eugene's the only one with the key to the fuse box, and Sophie? Don't worry, I'll find a way to bring the lights back on. Hey, you look a bit pale. Is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
He's back? How's he taking that whole thing with his wife?
You don't understand.
He's not taking anything.
I found his body. He's dead, Andrew.
Jesus. Maybe you need to sit down, huh?
I don't trust Andrew. Like, I do. Like, I love that we're flirting. But I don't. For some reason, I just can't.
Did you call the police?
Yes?
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was he sick or something?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Jesus.
No, he had nothing to do
Do
with
you
it.
think it could be Paul?
Yes.
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
On Hector?
Yes.
You mean-
we touched the body.
You've
Because we're a
touched
fool.
the body?
Damn.
I mean, yes, kind of.
Okay. Not a great idea, but
Yeah.
we'll figure something out.
Do they have DNA
Just
testing?
Maybe don't mention that
50s?
to the police. What did you find?
I found out Hector was trying to get some information on Paul. Plus, we know they fought yesterday, so maybe there was another altercation and Jack wasn't there to intervene this time.
Yeah, maybe it's an accident. Maybe Paul freaked out and fled the scene. He may have spent some time in a psychiatric hospital, but that doesn't mean he's some dangerous psychopath.
I don't know. I feel like Andrew's been in a hospital. Because something he said earlier gave me a hint at that too.
What are you saying?
What I mean is, with his history of mental illness, I wouldn't be surprised if the police turned this into a media circus on the dangers of crazy people. And it would give Bernard and his pals all the ammunition they need to fight the construction of the new hospital.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
You know, when I was 19, I studied to be a priest. But
I did know that, yes, but not because
I
you
felt
told me.
so lost. I couldn't enjoy the things I used to like. I could barely get myself out of bed. So I ended up going to a psychiatric hospital. And the doctors, they helped me get back on my feet. But when I returned to my hometown, it was like I had become a complete stranger. My mother kept telling me I was making it worse in my head, but I swear, people were changing sidewalks when they saw me, looking at me as if I was
not nice.
this dangerous creature all of a sudden. That's why I didn't tell you that.
What?
Call it coincidence or fate, but that psychiatric hospital, it's the same one Paul went to. I've met him there, talked to him a bit. I'm sorry I didn't say anything before.
It's okay. I get why you didn't.
You do?
See, this is where I'm kind of like, my mom has a mental illness too. I'd rather not. Oh, is he gonna manipulate us? I don't want to be manipulated, but I guess I'll catch it. I can understand how games like this go. Because why would...
You know how I tell everyone that my mom's sick, bedridden? Well, it's true, but I always leave out the part about her illness not being physical. I'm ashamed of the truth. So even though I don't know exactly what you went through, I can understand.
Thank you for telling me. I know it's not an easy thing to talk about, but if you ever want to talk about your mom, I'm here.
I think I might be thinking too far ahead, or
They're here.
or what? But
Promise me you'll be careful
or
with the information you share.
catastrophizing. Is that the word?
Yeah, of course.
Hopefully Andrew's still a good guy. Hopefully we can still go to the movie with him. Hopefully we're not getting arrested for this because our shoes are in that mess and then we touched the body and all the things that could have gone wrong. We didn't even think, we just did.
Miss Roy?
What if I didn't touch him? What if I
Miss
just
Roy.
left him?
Miss Roy!
There was stuff I had
Oh.
to do though.
Sorry, I was distracted.
I really need you to focus right now.
Sorry.
I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No.
No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Well, Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that
Oh.
close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
I replaced the pick. I forgot what that symbol means. That I'm lying. It's saved, right? I can always go back and like mess with this.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
Should I have taken it?
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you touch anything?
I might have touched a few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did. Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me. Anyway, what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
I want to tell the truth. But I think he's gonna go harder on me. We can mess with this. I keep thinking this is finite. It's not. Right? That's the right word. Now I gotta Google.
Snooping around the guests' rooms.
Right? Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm
I
scared.
didn't think you'd admit it.
You knew already?
we found pictures of you snooping
duh.
around.
Oh.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
All right.
We've learned from one of
Find
your
the right
colleagues
word.
that the victim had a fight with a guest named Mr. Spade. What can you tell me about him?
I think so, yeah. Okay, Mr. Spade, you say. I was not listening, but Mr. Spade, Paul spent some time in the psychiatric. I don't know anything about him. Oh.
He spent some time in a psychiatric hospital after the war. That's when he got into Mrs. Cruz's novels. And they really helped him.
Yes, I already know about his time in a madhouse. We called the place and they painted quite the picture of him. Did you ever see him display odd behavior in or around the hotel?
No. I mean, we've all got our little quirks, don't we?
Did he seem obsessed with Mrs. Cruz?
A little, maybe, but
Obsessed enough to kill her husband?
no. Nothing like that. We all have our obsessions. Me, for instance. I'm obsessed with celebrities and gossip magazines, and...
You don't seem to understand, Miss Roy. Mr. Spade is not like you and me. He may look like us, but he's not. He's dangerous and needs to be taken off the streets. So tell me, did you ever see him be violent or aggressive?
Take a stand. Or deny. Now, this is where I'm confused. Take a stand against him? Or deny that I've seen him be violent or aggressive? Deny that I've seen him be violent or aggressive? Just take a stand. I'm a little confused about what... No, I've never seen him be violent or aggressive. Is she gonna talk about the mental hospital if I go with this? Or am I gonna say, no, I've never seen him be violent or aggressive? Is this the difference here? I honestly don't know what to do. I'm a super indecisive person, and this is making me like... I've so far chosen all left ones, I think.
You're wrong.
I beg your pardon?
He is like us. We all struggle sometimes, some of us more than others, but there's nothing wrong with that.
You may not have noticed, Miss Roy, but neither of us are in an insane asylum right now.
He was brave enough to seek help. That doesn't make him a criminal. That doesn't mean he killed Mr. Cruz.
You know, I'm starting to worry about your own mental state, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend...
And I worry about your ability to do your job, Detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word.
Toxic
Just
masculinity.
one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
Calm down, sir.
Now get the hell out of here. I've had enough of you.
Would the questioning continued if I denied?
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. I guess I'll know soon enough.
What am I supposed to do?
The atmosphere is so different in here. Will it ever feel like it used to?
Now there's only one bell.
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
I can't go in there because of a puddle. I can't clean any of these. Oh, wait, yes I can. Puddles can't keep me out of places. I'm going in. We are cleaning these puddles. I don't know where to go first, though. I don't know where to go first. The bathroom? Why would she come back here and not go home? I'd be like, I'm done. I guess we still have people in here, though. Okay, can't even do anything in there. We should put a bucket down.
I'll go empty my locker.
Andrew,
Hey,
are you okay?
I've just been fired.
What? No,
It's okay. I just need some time to process it. I'll be on the mezzanine if you want to join me afterwards.
yeah. Yeah, okay.
What's a mezzanine?
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
Oh, okay. Is it about the murder?
I would guess it has something to do with the murder.
Well, you'd be right about that. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable.
I don't
To
like
have
this
one's
face.
life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Oh man, we
Really?
sabotaged
You
Wendy.
should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
If it comes with a reward, yes. That's a weird thing to say. And I'm thinking of picking this because she's going to be honest. I assume she's going to turn around and be honest. That she has been looking through people's stuff. This, I know it could probably help her and her mom, but that's just such a weird thing to say. And I know she's not going to say it like that. This is just a basic, but he's going to get pissed. But I have to be truthful.
An example? Me? No, I don't think I can.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I've heard this month's reward from Weston's will be quite nice. Well, I'm sure one of your colleagues will be more than happy to have it. That'll be all.
Oh, really? She didn't go into that. I should have picked yes. Can I go back? The game was saved 5 minutes ago. Do I go back? I'm indecisive, but please tell me I don't have to clean puddles again. Please tell me I don't have to clean puddles again.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone.
I have to clean puddles
That
again.
can't be a good sign.
Okay,
I guess I'll
give
know
me a
soon
moment.
enough. I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but since she's no longer with us, I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility of being a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
Okay, if she says something weird about receiving this reward, I might cringe. I might just curl into myself and die a little inside, but it's okay. Otherwise, depending on what it is, I might go back and pick this one. But
Would it come with a reward?
I see you're a pragmatist. Yes, it would.
Okay, then I'll do it.
Good. I expect you to be here on Monday, first thing in the morning. There's a lot of work to be done before the reopening. That'll be all.
I thought she was going to be honest, but of course she doesn't want to lose her job. That's why I went with the other route, but I get it. Okay. Our poor boy Andrew.
Hey,
Hey,
what a week.
you don't say.
What did
So
he
what
do,
did Bernard
though?
want with you?
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
That's great. Congratulations. It's too bad I won't be there when you get your reward, though.
I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
I know, but it's so unfair that I get rewarded while you lose your job.
Don't feel bad about it. You need it more than I do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Well, I told him about my time at the psychiatric
I
hospital.
had a feeling that was it.
Really?
Yeah. He said that didn't fit with the hotel standards and showed me the door.
So, what's next for you?
I feel like
I
left
think I'd
is
like
the
to be my own boss.
appropriate
No more
answers, and the
Bernard
right is
looking
kind
over
of
his
the,
shoulder.
the ones that are iffy.
I've had this dream for a while of maybe opening a bookstore.
I can't say I'm surprised.
It just makes so much sense. I'd be able to combine the two things I love most, reading books and helping people. Granted, helping people find books is a far cry from helping them find God, but
My mom likes to say there's no job too small. Plus, just by the way you're talking about it, it's obvious it'd make you happy. And that's what really matters, I think.
yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm really glad I have you in my life.
Me too.
Was Beth gonna get fired if we went the other direction? Oh, can I kiss you? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that arrow means. I don't remember if it told me.
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
What do you think?
I don't know. I wish they'd get a happy ending, but I'm not sure it's that kind of story.
I'd like to believe it is. I think Paul becomes a famed photographer. He gets his own studio and decorates it like a hotel bathroom. As for Anne and Marcella, they move in together. But they keep leaving each other notes in the vents. You know, for old time's sake.
I like it. Maybe you should write that.
What about poor Michael, though?
Maybe
I
will.
Is his mom going to jail? Is that what's happening? What about the poor kid that's involved? Oh, we didn't kiss him. I thought we were gonna get a chance to go through a few of those. Thought we were gonna get a chance to go back to the kissing option, but no. We are not able to go back to the kissing option. 3 conspirators charged in Clarington Hotel murder case. Oh. Did I say something wrong? I don't know. If I would have lied, would the, because the kid looks sad. Duh, his mom's in jail. But, you got Wendy fired and we're good maid. Oh. I can't believe I did that. Thanks for the achievements. Oh, well, that ends well. Question mark? If I asked to kiss him, would the scene be different? Oh goodness, things like this I get so involved in, and I need to know every route that can possibly happen. Oh. That was well made. I enjoyed that. Good job. Let's see. I'm curious if something's gonna pop up. I did really enjoy that though. That was well put together. And it wasn't too, like, what is it? Fetch questy? Is that what people say? I think I looked at literally everything I could have looked at. But you never know. But now I need to know what the differences would be if you'd like me to try this again and do like a different route or be a liar or what did I say I was gonna do? Just go did I say I was gonna go through and just be like aggressive? What did I say? I'll have to find out when I go through the recordings. But did they use their own last names in this game? Because there's a Tremblay. I wonder if some of these people were in the logbook. Yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know if you want me to go through again and be crazy. Take things, throw... Oh, I said I was going to throw everything out. That's what I said I was going to do. Throw literally everything away. They'd be like, who is throwing everything out? But, yeah. I really enjoyed this. I played it over 2 days, and yes, I wore the same shirt. The whole thing. People do that sometimes, okay? People do that. But... yeah. Overall, I really enjoyed it. Had a good time. I liked the style of it. And I love the games that have consequences for things. I did stuff that really didn't have too many consequences for things, aside from the end where like the kid didn't, you know, his mom was locked up. I feel bad about that. Also, just Andrew losing his job. I'm sure if I went the Beth route, Beth would have lost her job. Or maybe not. Maybe I would have lost my job. Maybe Beth would have told Bernard about my mother, and I would have lost my job. I'm curious. Might have to do this again. Anyway. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. And yeah, thanks for coming along with me on this journey. I will see you in my next video. Bye now.